Little wedge, up and over. Oh no! You are joking. Oh, come on. Right, we're on. That is what can happen if you have too much loft in your hands. Right, we're on. Engage. Sounds a little bit crazy.
Those flowers are lovely, aren't they? It happens.
What does it involve?
Let's make it tight and tough. Look at that. Brutal.
Technical? I don't think so. Look at the quality. Designed the packaging myself. Pretty clean, eh? Two small things.
Everybody on tour does it, but it's not that hard. I think you'll enjoy it.
It's going to be quite intense though. So take your super lofted club, put it back in there, and take something with a little bit less loft. Now I'm going to show you how this can work on the course, how you can play these finesse shots with less loft. Like so. Now, what loft was on that golf club? Not 60 degrees, it was not a 60-degree wedge. 54, that's my most lofted wedge. I heard a story. Word on the street is when Ian Woosnam won the Masters in the early 90s. 91 was that? Comment below please, let me know. The most lofted club he carried in his bag was a 53-degree wedge. 53 degrees round Augusta. I mean, Augusta is all over the place. That last shot I played there, nice bit of height. In fact, lots of height for 54 degrees. Watch this though. I still have my 54-degree wedge, which some people can't quite believe. Look, still the 54. And I can play this shot. Now I wouldn't play this shot here, but I'm just trying to show you something because I would have to fly this. But watch this. See how low I can keep a 54. I'm going to show you how to play a low trajectory, mid trajectory and high trajectory shots with a club that's got not a huge amount of loft on it. I'll also explain why a club with far too much loft on it is holding you back. It really is. I think the first two shots of this video demonstrated why that is the case. Before we start, I must explain we have a winter green situation going on here. The greens have just been cored yesterday, so they're still to be top dressed. We're at Peebles Golf Club. They'll be immaculate like they were all summer. Today is just one of those days that every golfer hates, but secretly they appreciate the job being done by the guys on the greenkeeping staff. Now, low trajectory, mid trajectory, high trajectory. I do struggle with that word. Long time viewers of the channel will realise and know I struggle with the word trajectory. Now, let's play a low one. 54 degrees of loft in my hand. How do I keep the loft off and play it low? Well, a low runner, again, how low they are, mid trajectory, much higher, so those balls are just stopping because they're hitting those little core holes in the green. So low, mid, and then a higher trajectory, again 54 degrees of loft, much higher. Okay, so all good results. Very little loft on the golf club. I say very little loft, very little loft in the options that we have within wedges. We go up to 64. I've got a 72-degree wedge which I bought for fun. You hit it perfectly, it goes up your left nostril. It's no use. The reason you need to take the loft out of your hands is because of the two previous shots I hit. If I'm playing this shot here with 60 degrees of loft, the one I showed you before, I had 64 degrees, ridiculous. And when you're getting up to those sorts of loft, the length of swing is so long. The leading edge is so sharp and the length of swing is so long, and if you get strike wrong, you've missed it. Whereas when we add loft to a club that's got less loft, so 54, open the face slightly and deliver a release into impact, we're using the back of the club. So even on a bad shot, the back of the club is going to interact to hit that heavy, and I'm still going to get the result. Whereas if you've got more loft on that, you're not going to get that comfort. You'll not have that safety blanket. So question, how do I keep it low? Well, it's release patterns, and this is not Dan Grieves release patterns. Dan Grieves stuff's brilliant. This is older than Dan stuff. This stuff, this content, these release patterns have been on the go for a long time. Homer Kelly's Golf Machine were discussing them way before Dan Grieves was chatting about it. Don't get me wrong, Dan's doing amazing stuff. Love his work, absolutely love it. Watch all his Instagram stuff, you should too. So these release patterns I'm referring to are what's classed as a roll, no roll and a full roll. Now the roll is what your hands do. A full roll of the hands through impact is a full roll. So the right hand passes the left, the hands roll towards target. What does that do to club face? The hands roll, you ready? Roll, face closes over, takes loft off, low shot. So this is the low trajectory. I would come back as I turn through my hands, what feels like a full roll of the hands. When the club now gets to pocket high, or my hands get to pocket high, my club face has fully rolled over. It's vertical. The leading edge of that club is vertical. Full roll. There, you can see my hands have fully rolled over and that club leading edge is vertical. That is your low flight. That's going to keep the ball down. It takes the loft off. It just smooths out there low. It just allows you to get that ball going forward. That low one. So if I'm here, let's just hit one up there. So the low one, there. I'm away from target here, there. Of course there's still 54 degrees of loft there, so it's going to carry a little bit, but you can play it shorter. So I could be here, if my target's closer, I'm there. Full roll. It's going to land and run out. Now this is uphill. So next we have a natural trajectory, so a mid trajectory. Now this is the shot I play all the time. I try my best to avoid the final one to get the height on it. I don't want to play a flop shot. I try and avoid it like the plague. I've only got 54 degrees of loft with me anyway. But it's so versatile, I can play low, mid and high with that little amount of loft. And I say little amount of loft in regards to the loft that's available in wedges, as we know. So the mid trajectory, so let me just think about this then. This is called no roll. We had full roll, the hands rolled over, club face rolled over. No roll, you come through, the hands do nothing. They just come through. The hands come through impact naturally. Full roll, no roll. Full roll, no roll. No roll. Now when the club, my hands get to hip high, my leading edge of my club is at 45 degrees. No roll. Full roll, loft off, low shot. No roll. Leading edge 45 degrees, mid trajectory. Mid trajectory. 45 degree finish. There. There. Mid trajectory, 45 degree finish. I played that shot there. My hands did not roll. Full roll, loft off. No roll. Lovely. Love it. Now then, how do we play the flop shot? I've only got 54 degrees of loft. So with 54 degrees of loft, everybody here is going over the bunker looking for their 60, looking for the most loft they can possibly put on it. And as I say, if that goes wrong, you quit on that, hit that heavy balls in here. Quitting on it, it's a thin ball into the face or through the back of the green. This is a reverse roll. We had hands turning over, full roll, closed the face. We had hands doing nothing, no roll, faced it at 45 degrees. Now we have, as we come through, a reverse roll. So your hands roll away from target. Then the leading edge of the club is horizontal at that position where your hands lead with your left thigh or match that height of your left thigh. So if I'm here, there, reverse roll, so I feel as though my hands turn away from target, which allows the back of the club to strike the ground even more, and I get to here, hands at hip high, my leading edge is now horizontal. Yeah, my leading edge is now horizontal. I feel there that this back portion of the club here is what I strike the ground with, which is madness. But if you think about that, that back corner of the golf club there striking the ground, if I come to impact, my hand would have to roll away from target to allow that part to strike the ground. So I'm actually adding loft through impact. So I can set the club with a little bit more loft on it, take my grip, as I come down, I get the back of the club there to strike the ground. So I'm there, there, there. And it feels like the back of the club is actually striking the ground. I feel as though I've reverse rolled. I've done the opposite of the low shot. So I'm here, reverse roll. When I finish, my club face points back towards me and my leading edge is vertical, or horizontal, sorry. Here, it's horizontal at hip high, and then it's going to continue back through. So I get to hip high horizontal, there, playing this shot, there, up and over. I heard that go in. I think that went in. Reverse roll. There. I think that went in as well. We'll have to go up and check that. But look, I'm horizontal. I reverse rolled. As I came through, There, my hands rolled away from target this way. When they roll away from target, the face opens. So I've there, and I've finished now with my leading edge horizontal. Wow. And that's the 3 original releases from Homer Kelly's golfing machine. The releases I refer to is the feeling of the hands. What the hands do, that is going to control the club head. So if you feel the hands roll, not roll, or reverse roll, the club face is going to do the same thing. Look, I did hole one. Yeah, well look, can I turn this camera around? Hold on. Bingo. Just a quickie, the Loft and Lie golf glove, my new brand, is out and about very, very shortly. Mid-November we're launching. If you're on the VIP waitlist, you'll know, you'll get the exact date. You'll get early access to stock world-class leather glove, mesh glove for warm conditions, full leather palm, of course rain gloves for Scotland, because it's never as sunny as this in Scotland. Link in the description below is the link to the VIP waitlist. Click that, pop your email address in, and you'll be on there ready to know when my golf brand launches. You'll also get a discount if you're part of the VIP waitlist. Back to the video. So I couldn't give myself a tougher lie here. Balls above the feet. Full roll of hands, therefore full roll of club face. Brings it out low, runs it down there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's a shame about these greens. No roll. Higher trajectory. Finishing at 45 degrees. The greens kind of held that one up a little bit. Reverse roll. So add a little bit of loft first. Reverse roll, finishing in that horizontal position. There, that was lovely. Horizontal, reverse roll. Love that. So, Homer Kelly's 3 releases. Fantastic. 3 different trajectories with a club with less loft. So you're not working nearly as hard and trying to manipulate or get that 60-degree wedge to work for you. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. 60 degree, 64 degrees, far too much loft. 58 in my opinion, probably still a touch too much loft for the average golfer, unless you're highly skilled. But this is so easy. 56 is perfect. 56 degrees is your standard sand wedge. Back in the day, that was your standard sand wedge. So 56 is probably the most loft to go to, I reckon. I mean, all that Woosnam chat earlier, Augusta National with 53 degrees of loft. That's mad. That's class. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Remember the Loft and Lie. Click that little link. Takes you straight to the VIP waitlist and you'll be first to know when my golf brand launches. I am unbelievably excited about this. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.